first of all, a very happy new year. And in this video, we will upsolve the today's Leetcode contest. That means the weekly contest 326 that happened approximately around 2 to 3 hours before. And from my point of view, the questions was very easy. Like a normal programmer can do them on 30 to 40 minutes. The questions were very easy. The concepts like was based on like divisions, primes, and something like. So now move to the first question. So in this question we have just given a number and we have to return the number of digits in number that divides num. Suppose if the number is 1248, so like from 1, 2, 4 and 8, how many numbers are there that will divide this number? And we know that 1 is, I mean 1 will divide this number, 2 will also divide this number, 4 and 8, all this number will divide this number, like this num, like 1 2 4 8. So in that case the answer will be 4, like all the numbers that are present in this number will divide this whole number. In similar way you can see the 1 to 1 in this, as we know that this is an odd number, so it will not divisible by 2, but it will divisible by this one and this one. So the total answer will be 2. And here the number is single, I mean that will divisible by itself, like 7 will divisible by itself, so in that case the answer will be 1. So what we can do in this question, like uh, uh, we can pass it to a function, I have taken this unnecessary vector, just let me remove it. And just a moment. Yeah, so actually when I was solving this thing I was thinking like in another direction. That was just unnecessary stuff. What we can do, like we have taken the number x and we have passed into a function, and after that we have returned x. And what we did in that function, we have taken like we have copied that value in the p, and we are doing all the manipulation in the p, like from p we are taking his last value, and after we are checking that if the initial number is divisible by this last value, in that case we will increase the answer counter, and we are keep on decrementing uh, the p by the factor of 10. Suppose we are taking the example, so in that case 1 2 uh, just a moment. Suppose we have example like 1248. So in that case what we can do, like I have taken the copy of 1248 in another number, and after that I'm taking 8 ones, like p mod 10 will give me 8, after that it will give me 4, after that it will give me 2, and after that it will give me 1. So as soon as the value of p is there, I'm checking that if the p mod 10, like p mod 10, um, is this able to divide the number like this one, suppose something like this. So if it's becoming possible, then in that case what I will do, I will increase the counter, and what I'm doing, I'm continuing to decrease the p by the factor of 10. So like this is a very basic question. This is all about the first question. Let's move to the second one. So this is also like a basic question, nothing fancy stuff. What you can do, like we have given an array of nums, and we have to return the number of distinct factors, prime factors that will be in the that will be present in the product of elements of nums. Suppose we have given an array. Suppose just ignore the solution for the moment of time. What you can do, suppose the array is given like 1 2 3 and 4. So the product of these will be 4 is 12, 12 is 24, 24 will be the product. So what will be its prime factor, like 2 2 so 3 and 3, this one. So the prime factors are 2 and 3. this will be the prime factor of this. I mean, this will be the solution, 2 and 3. And what we have to return, like, yeah, the count of prime factors. So in that case, the answer will be 2. So what I did in the question, we don't have to do the product. Like, we can avoid the product. What we can do, we just going through the numbers, and we are just checking. Like, suppose we comes on the number uh, 3. So in that case, uh, 3 is only divisible by 3. So in that case, the answer will be 1. Suppose we comes on the 4. So, like, its division will be 2 cross 2. So uh, we have taken 2 as a prime factor in our answer, and we have increased the our answer. So the answer will become 2. Again, we come down the 2, and we have already, like, we have already taken the 2 in our answer, so we ignore, and we will continue our process. And after that, we comes on 1. In that case, uh, like, 1 is divisible by all. So in that case, we will take that. I mean, 1 is also divisible by each and every number. So suppose we are ignoring that thing. 1, yeah, I mean, 2 is to 10. Yeah. We are just ignoring the 1. Like, we are not taking the 1 as our in our answer. You can say, like, 1 is the distinct prime factor. Like, uh, there is exclusion of 1. 1 should not have to be taken in the answer. Okay. So yeah. So what I did in the question, like, I am iterating through the numbers, and after that I'm making the loop from 2. Like, I'm ignoring the prime factor 1 to that number. Like, suppose we at I position, I am at the number I, and I'm checking if that number, if the nums of I is divisible by that number, that second number. Like, I'm trying to divide that number with the smaller number, like, number from 2 to that value. I'm checking if this number is divisible. So in that case, continue to divide that number, and store the prime factor, that prime factor, in the you can say in the array, in the set, in the set. Like, this will keep account of the distinct values. Suppose we are at the 24. Suppose suppose there is a value in the array that is 24. So we will divide with the value 2, so it will become 12. Then we have been divided by 2, that will become 6. They will be then 3, and after that it will not divided by 2. So we have stored the value of 2 in the set. After that, it will move to 3, and we will keep on dividing the number by 3. So we got the prime factor as 2 and 3. In the similar fashion, we will do the same with the and the values of the array, and we will get our answer. So let me just make the summation. Yeah, see, it's got accepted. So, like, these are the first two questions. Let's move to the third one. So that's a very nice question, you can say. You have given string consisting of the numbers from 1 and 9, 1 to 9, and there's another number k. The partition of the substring is called good. Okay, if these two criteria will get fulfilled. I mean, what you can say, it of s is exactly part of one substring. Yeah. Suppose we have to take the substrings. We have to take the different substrings from the S, such that the numerical value of each substring should be less than k, and one character could not be the part of multiple substring. It has to be the part of single substring. So uh, the implementation that I have given is like what I did. Yeah. So suppose if if there is a value, if there is a value, like, suppose the value of the k is suppose the value of, yeah, suppose the value of k is 12. No, like 7, and at a particular moment a of I, oh sorry, s of I is equal to 9. So clearly, I mean, s of I is greater than k, so we will not be able to make a single partition. We are not able to make any partition of a substring that will that is smaller than k. Like here, k is smaller. K is smaller than s of I. So in that case, we just have to return the minus one. As what we can do, we keep on adding that character. Like if the character is greater than k, in that case we will return the uh, minus one. Otherwise, we will keep on taking that character into the string. Suppose we have initial temp character, and we will keep on adding s of I. Okay, and we will check. We will check if this temp numerical value. I mean the numerical value of temp, numerical value of temp is greater than k. In that case, what we will do, like suppose, just take the example of first one. Like if there is a 640, okay, suppose the value of k is 640 and the nums value is what you can say, triple nine. At moment of time, the value of temp got triple nine. Okay, we are keep on adding the SFI, and after some addition we got triple nine. So what we can do to make our answer, we will decrease this temp from triple nine to 99. I mean, we will take in this form. We will make our temp is in this form, and we will increase our answer. Like we have got a substring whose value is less than rk. Obviously, triple nine is less than 640. Okay, so through this we can take the thing. So I mean, it will be more clear the help of implementation. So what I'm doing, like I have taken the answer as 0 and I have taken a temporary string. I iterating through the characters, and at if at any moment I am getting that the value of the s of I, numerical value of s of I is greater than k, in that case we have to return minus 1. Otherwise, I will include that number in my substring. Okay, and I'm checking the numerical value of the substring. If at any moment, like there comes a scenario like a same scenario of 999 and 640. Okay, there comes a scenario of this one. So in that case, I will convert. I will take the answer. I will take that answer. I will include that substring of 99. I mean, here I am including 99, and I am making the decrement of I minus minus. I minus minus means I am like I am going. I am see after that what I am doing. I am making the temp is equal to empty. Like I am removing the substring. I am clearing the host term. I am minus minus means I am ignoring that value. I am going from triple nine to double nine. Okay. I am and the next time this nine will be the part of the next substring. Yeah. I hope I have made my point. If you want to like clear that thing, just go through the video again and you will get the thing in the better manner. So yeah, that is the end of the loop, and after that I'm checking that if there is value of k, if there is any value of temp remaining in the temp whose value is less than equal to 10. So I mean there is a substring. After completion of this loop, there is also existing a substring whose value is less than k. In that case, we will also increase our answer, and yeah, we will return the answer. So let's make a submission to let it clear. Yeah, it got accepted. So that is the end of the third problem. Let's move to the fourth problem. Yeah, I mean this is the very basic, very basic. I mean not like a medium. Like yeah, easy medium you can say, not the proper medium. So we have given the two endpoints like the left and the right, and we have to find the two integers nums and nums one and nums two, which exist between these two numbers. Both should have to be the prime number, and num2 minus 1 num1 should have to be the minimum value. Okay, if there exist two numbers who which comes between these two numbers, both are prime numbers, and like both makes the value more minimum, so in that case we have to return those values pay as pairs, this one. If like multiple answers are existing, so we have to return the minimum value of nums1. If answer is not existing, in that case we have to return -1 -1. So suppose uh, what we have to do first, we have to uh, take all the prime factors, we have to take all the prime numbers, sorry, prime factors not prime numbers that are existing between left and right. We have to store that number uh, in a array, or you can say in a container. So see, there is a number like its time complexity is approximately around, you can say, n log n. Time complexity is n log n because we are running the loop of n outside, and inner side we are going it through the square root of that number. So in the first case it will be n, sorry, n root n, sorry, n root n. So that is the time complexity of this. We are going through the from the left and the right, and going from 2 to that number, and if checking if it is getting divisible, in that case, uh, what I'm doing, uh, I'm not taking it as a prime number. I'm not like, if the f is there, I mean that is the prime number, and I is not equal to 1. I not equal to 1 means we are not treating 1 as a prime number. I mean, like yeah, I mean, what I have to say, like 1 is greater than this, I is greater than 1, not equal to 1, that is greater than 1. So in that case we are taking that number, that prime number in our answer. And after taking that, we are just checking like if the size is less than 2, like less than equal to 1, so we are not able to get the two numbers, we have to return the two numbers now. So if the size is less than 2, that is the size is 0 or 1. So in that case we are not able to make that array of this one, num1 and num2. So in that case we have to return the -1. Otherwise we will loop through the values. We are taking the difference of the consecutive values, checking if it can make the minimum value. So we are initializing that with the minimum value, and we're taking the storing the index, and after that we are just returning the index value and the next value of the index. So yeah, I mean the basic one. Let's submit it and check it whether it's accepting or not. Yeah, it got accepted. So yeah, I mean that is all about the solving of this contest. Thank you.